Hello guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'll show you my investment portfolio. As you can see right now it's sitting about $53,646. In the last few videos I'll show you how my portfolio has been changing, especially since there are too much volatility right now. The stock market has had up and downs, but lately it just downs. It entered into a correction market right now. But also, I mentioned that before that the stock market was behaving or showing signals that it will go down. And as a matter of fact, after that, the stock market has lost too much gains that it gained during the year. Even when we take a look right now at the stock market year to date, starting January 1st, has has a return of negative 3.73. It's a negative 3.73. Now, so far, I'm going to show you right now how what stocks I'm holding and what stocks I'm trading and what stocks I'm planning to buy. So this will be pretty much my plan for this video. Okay. So now I'm just gonna keep showing you my portfolio. Right now, you can see that I still hold my stocks, the big ones. Coinbase being the one that has the most percentage in my portfolio, which is about 6.83%. Right now it's in losses, but as I said before in other videos, I'm pretty much confident that this crypto market is gonna go up, even though right now it's not doing the best. It's just pretty much underperforming. Also, it's into a correction too, but as I mentioned before, it's supposed to show um, an uptrending direction in the following months by the end of 2025. That's my estimate. Now I have ASML, which is a semiconductor company. Right now, it's still with gains. I didn't lose, and I don't have any losses right now so far because usually when I buy stocks, I buy it when it's really low. So in this case, I bought this particular stock at a really low price. So even though it's going down, at the time that I bought it was really low. Now, it doesn't mean that with Coinbase it doesn't apply the same. I mean, I could just cost average and keep buying more, but it already has too much on my portfolio. Buying more, it would be giving it too much percentage right now, and I don't want that. Then I have Mercado Libre, which is an Argentinian company, which is pretty much similar as Amazon, and is doing well so far, as you can see. I bought it in a really good price, and also is right now with gains 14%. So if I show you how it's doing right now, I bought it around 1800 probably. Let me check that out. No, it was, yes, almost 1800 and was around here. So you can see, even though enter a correction, you can see that I bought it at a really low price. Now, Adobe, this is one of the stocks that I'm planning to probably sell a few in the future. Not right now, because what I'm estimating in the following days or weeks is that even though I I think that the stock market will keep going down, not right now, but it will keep going down. I estimate that it must show some uh, positive, some gains in the following days. So if we take a look at the SPY right now, you can see that I wrote a purple rectangle over here, which is the zone that I was estimated that is gonna stop the downtrend direction, which means that it can even reach this top the of the rectangle, or it can be the base. And you can see it was the base that reached the lowest one. So now I'm pretty much confident that now what is going to happen is that once it reaches this position, this bottom, now it's going to go going up, and it can be until this red line that you can see over here, or it can be the second line, which is over here around 580. So it can be 571 or 580, which is gonna go up. But I still believe, I still think that even though it's gonna show an uptrend direction, it will go down again. It might go down to the same position that it was before, or even below that. You might think why. Usually, what I use is the weekly chart, because it gives me a better estimate of how the stock market is doing right now. As you can see, I was pretty much paying attention to the RSI indicator, which was pretty much touching uh, this resistance, this support line in the previous months since April 24, you can see, and it never crosses until it crosses over here, and I knew that at this point is showing a downtrend direction, which is a correction, or it can be a bear market. We don't know yet. Anything can happen. As you can see, also the MACD indicator is also showing red bars that keep going, that keep increasing the losses. Now, even though it's not showing even a clear uh, direction if it's gonna go back again to the same position, to the same bottom, or it's gonna keep going down, I even went further and I went to the monthly chart. And as you can see right now, the monthly chart is showing a downtrend correction and is close to pretty much cross this indicator. You can see the blue line and the orange line. Once the blue line is crossing the orange line, pretty much shows that is gonna be a downtrend correction or a bear market. Although the correction is already here, but it might be a bear market in the future. So once it crosses, that means that it's gonna keep going down. But for the moment, as I mentioned before, I estimate that this uh, that the stock market is gonna show some gains in the following days or weeks, reaching the 570 or the 580. Now, coming back over here to my stocks right now, as I said before, this is what I'm keeping in mind right now. That's why I'm planning to sell Adobe for once it reaches the level of the 570 or 580 in the SPY, and then sell it. Sell some of them, or probably all of them. But I'm pretty sure there's gonna be some of them, not all of them. Same with Tesla. Tesla right now I'm with 22% down, and I'm just waiting for the SPY to reach higher levels. Nvidia also is in a negative percentage. This real estate stock right now is positive. TSM semiconductor also it has gains. MU right now is sitting in a neutral, neither losses nor gains right now. And you with gains, Uber with gains, All of those that you can see right now with gains, it's pretty much because I bought it when it was really low. Now, then I have BLDR, which I bought it when it was really cheap, but even though it's even going down below the lowest trend that it was a few months or weeks ago. And this is a new position that I acquired, Robinhood. I never had it before, but I bought it. Why? Because as I said before, I was estimating when it reaches this level over here on the SPY, I was planning to buy stocks that are gonna have potential to have good gains once the stock market goes up again momentarily. And I bought it over here. You see, I draw this purple rectangle because I was estimating that this is gonna be the bottom, and it reaches the bottom. So once I saw that, I bought it, and now you can see that I'm have some gains on Robinhood, 6%, which is a lot right now. And I estimate that this is gonna keep going up. Apple right now with losses, not that much. This is an energy stock with pretty much gains. This gains is because it's a long-term stock that I bought it a long time ago. So even though it's gonna go down, I bought it probably 2 years ago. I believe. So that's why it has still gains. Microsoft right now sitting in losses. Chipotle sitting in losses. Grab right now sitting in losses. And I explained you before, Grab is pretty much like Uber but in Asia, offering the same services, food delivery and taxi. Then we have Mara, which is a crypto company, right now sitting 30% down. MBIS, this is one of the stocks that I have also huge expectations on the following months. Not right now. I bought it really low, but even though I bought it really low a few months ago or weeks ago, because of this correction, it went down again. Then I have OPTT, which is another stock that I'm swing trading, which pretty much I try to buy more during this correction, and you can see that it's going up again. Now I have in the semiconductor right now sitting about 50% down, which is a lot, but my exposure to this stock is just 0.61% of my portfolio, which is really really low. And since I knew that this is a stock from OPTT and below, all these stocks that are OPTT and below are stocks that are huge risk, that has potential to go up or it has potential to go down in a gigantic uh, swings of movements. So right now, as you can see, the OPTT used to be like an 80% up or 50% up sometimes. Sometimes can happen the same with the losses. It can be 30% down, 50% down. That's why I have low exposure to those stocks. And then I bought Sound also during this correction market. I bought it really low pricing is going up again, but also I have a low exposure to that particular stock. We have Club, and you can see there is only one, AMPX 1, KOPN 1. Why? Because I sold those stocks when it was really expensive. Before the stock market was going down, I knew that it's going to happen, so I already took my profits, and I just kept one. The reason why I kept one is because I'm going to keep swing trading with these stocks, so that's why I kept it. And then I made some changes on my exposure to another ETF. I have TLT. I bought a lot, and I'm just planning to keep it around 20% of my portfolio in case of a recession can happen in the following weeks or months. TLT shows uh, a positive trend when a recession happens. So that's why I'm gonna keep it at 20%. If anything can happen in the following weeks or months, not right now, probably not in the following days. In the following days, probably it's gonna show downtrend, but not that much. But I still think that it can be like a hedge in case something bad happens. If the stock market crashes because of recession, TLT is my way to go. RB is Bitcoin ETF. Right now, seeing losses because of the correction. Also, CONY, which is a Coinbase ETF. Right now, 50% losses, but it also is 1.5% of my portfolio, which is really, really low. So I'm not struggling with that. And the most important thing is BIXY. And I will tell you why it's important, because this pretty much follow the opposite of the trend of the stock market. So that means if the stock market is going up, then this particular ETF is going to go up, which is a hedge against anything that can happen with the stock market. And I have cash 22%. Now, let me go back to BIXY. I told you that it's something that you need to at least consider in the following weeks or days, because now that BIXY is going to get cheaper. And since I told you that I believe that I think that the stock market is going to go up momentarily, reaching the 570 or the 580, then I think as well that it's gonna go down. So it's gonna have this trend, and then it's gonna have another downtrend that can reach the same here, or it can go even below that, reaching the 540s. It can be any. It can reach the same level as before or even low. But either way, if that happens during this moment where it's gonna go up, this is the moment when all your stocks, all your valuable stocks is gonna get some gains. But once it reaches the top, it's gonna show at some point downtrend correction again, some losses. That's my estimation, as I said before, because of the monthly chart is showing that it's gonna go down. So just keep that in mind at least, because still if the stock market keeps going down again because of the recession, the TLT is gonna save you, and BXY is also gonna save you because you're gonna make some gains on this one. And I can give you some proof of that. You can see here my realized profits, gains and loss from year to date. There you go. Right now I have 2,500 gains, and the reason why is because you can see my gains. BIXY is the main reason. I bought BIXY. Let me show you right now. I've been trading BIXY constantly because, as I said before in the previous videos, be aware of that. Get some BIXY. You saw my videos before. You saw it. You can see that BIXY was one of my stocks that I was holding and buying more when it was cheaper. And then when it reached new levels of being way too pricey, then I sold them. You can see right now I'm planning to buy more BXY once it crosses this rectangle, because as you can see I had pretty good gains with BXY. I bought it cheap and I sell it expensive, and I had almost 800 here, 300 something, 200 something. That's what make me make some money during this correction market. That's why when you compare my portfolio performance from year to date, from January 1st, you can see here from January 1st, it shows a negative 2.42% down. If you compare it with the stock market, it's at 3.73. It's minus one. It's a 1% difference between those two. SPY is the most safest one to have exposure to the stock market. But even though what I invested, it gave me some relief to not lose that much. Why? Because I told you before, keep an eye on TLT and BXY. Just keep an eye. Don't buy it right now. Or do you consider buying it? Buying it. This is not an advice because I'm not a financial advisor. But my suggestion to you is keep an eye on TLT and BXY. Keep an eye because these two, once they get cheaper, is your time to buy and hold it in case the stock market goes down again. That's my suggestion. It's just a suggestion. I'm not a financial advisor, but as you can see, my portfolio has been doing really well. And that's pretty much what I wanted to show you today on my portfolio, as you can see right now. So right now I'm having 2,500 gains, and I'm planning to buy more BXY in case any correction happens in the future. That's it for today's video. Thank you so much, guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye.